I'm attempting to do this on a different device, my other device are heated. So you'll have to let me know if there is some buffering. Um, Hi. You guys will have to let me know if there's some buffering. My other device overheated. And so, you know how when your phone will say it's overheating emergency. The emergency light came on my phone, and so it was overheating. So I had to switch to this device. Hopefully, there's not a lot of buffering on this. If there is, I apologize, and I may have to switch back to my phone once it cools off or cools down. All right. So hopefully, let me know that you're here. There. So this is a new stream. So if you guys will do me a favor and let people know, if you can let people know there's a new. Hi, Lachelle. How are you? Can you? I don't know if you were on the previous stream, but if someone could let people know there is a new live stream because my phone was overheating. Good to see you. And I didn't forget about you, Lachelle, and your affirmations. I'm trying to put together something really nice and comprehensive. I am the person who is a perfectionist. I've told you guys this. Sometimes perfection gets in the way of progress. I'm trying to do better. Hi, Sean. So, Sean, if you can access the old stream, can you encourage people to try the new stream? Um, my device overheated. Okay, my device overheated, so I had to switch devices. Thank you. So, Lachelle, it's good to see you, Sugar Pop. So, we just finished. I don't know if you got a chance to see it. The first card that came out was the meditation card, and this came from the Secret Language of Light deck. But it really is just talking about connecting to a different source, switching up your energy. Hi, Lanya, how are you? Switching up your energy, all that kind of stuff. So that's what this was. Very good. And I was sharing before I was so rudely interrupted by my telephone overheating that I um, was watching Caribbean Life, which is a very different vibration than watching CNN, isn't it? And it just puts you in this mood of that, for me, the possibility of life being easy and the water and the beach and it was amazing. It was amazing. So that could even be a form of meditation. Hi, Broken Gong. How are you? So that was a really, really good. Uh, it was great. So I'll just wait a couple minutes to see if other people click over. Sean, thank you so much for doing that. I appreciate you guys so much for being here. The other guidance card we got was transformation. Tanisha, thanks for hanging in there with me. My phone overheated. It was like, it's a little hot here in Texas. It's a little hot here in Texas, man. I'm gonna need to just completely cut off. So I've switched to a new device. So here's transformation. I'm going to go ahead and read it because I just don't want to take a chance with the internet. So I want to get this read and keep it moving just in case. Just in case. All right. So transformation says you are experiencing an ending. You are feeling a loss as a whole or a void in your life. This empty feeling is a space for something new and something better. A new way will reveal itself very soon. Pain is something that happens to all of us, but suffering is a choice. I say that all the time, don't I? To suffer is to believe thoughts that are not your soul truth. Justifying, analyzing, and rationalizing will separate you further from your soul's wisdom. From this state, you will blame yourself, another, or an event for feeling angry or sad. Wow. Focusing on the suffering will only cement the ideology or belief that created it. In other words, you become what you fight against. I promise you, putting together I was putting together some material for um an IG live and a Facebook live that I'm going to do later, and it was almost verbatim what I'm reading now. Now imagine what you can become. Now imagine what you can create by focusing on all the beautiful aspects of your life and what you are good at. Focus on where your life is filled with things that make you smile. Change starts with you, and all your desires begin with a dream. Where will you place your focus tomorrow morning? So beautiful. Oh gosh, this is just confirmation for me. This is confirmation for me. Have no problem saying that. This is absolutely, it's absolutely awesome. There were pieces of that are exactly what I had been thinking and contemplating about, and it literally hit right smack dab on the head. Well, amen. All right, so let me pull a couple more. Let me get you a card from the Spirit Message Animal deck. All right, we have the panda. It says create a sacred space for yourself in your home and or your place of work. I am claiming a space for myself in the Caribbean. I'm not even joking with you guys. I literally was watching people, but their budgets ranged, like, the different people looking for houses. Some people had $2.7 million. Some people had 150,000. Some people had 200,000. But this is when you designate a space for you. I think for some of you, um, it's sort of like this meditation space. It's like create a space for yourself. You deserve it. Even if you're in a 1-bedroom apartment, and you're sharing it with other people, make your bathroom your sacred space. But this is really honoring yourself. Honor the practice and honor the space that you need to just reconnect with you, to get grounded on the inside, right? That's what that panda represents. And then the camel is here. I love this. This is very practical energy, but this is really about having enough resources, having enough to take you through, having enough resources to get through whatever you're going through. That's what this is. Yeah. You have the resources to get through whatever you're going through, whatever those resources are. It could be money, it could be energy, right? It could be hell, jelly beans. I don't know. But whatever resources you need, you have what you need to get through it, just like the camel, right? Camels are able to, they have a reserve so they can flourish in a desert place or a dry place, right? You also can flourish through a desert place or a seemingly dry place. You have what you need to get through whatever you're going through, friends. Okay. All right, beautiful, beautiful energy. Let's go ahead and um, let's some get the tarot spread going here. I think I may start with the um, enhanced rider weight. All right, overall energy, Holy Spirit, for my friends watching and who will be watching. I really hope that this is all right, I love it. The Queen of Pentacles, very successful energy. I love it because it's grounded, it's sound, it's successful. It's also enjoying the finer things in life. You like the finer things in life. You can spot quality. This is a quality control person, in my opinion. Somebody who's used to quality. It's a person who can tell the difference between a real Louis Vuitton and a knockoff. It's like, I like nice stuff. Queen of Pentacles. And then I see an Ace of Pentacles, which is a big offering. This is very successful energy, friends. These two cards. So it looks like you come into some money, right? Or resources. It's having more than enough. Here, the Ace of Pentacles also speaks to longevity. Okay. Nice things, nice things, quality things. All right. So this is a quality offering at that. And then you have the Eight of Pentacles, which is making steady progress, steady movement forward. It's also being consistent, focused, right? I like this. I like this. This is doing what you got to do given the effort that it takes to get to where you need to get to be successful. And then I see the 10 of Cups, which is a very happy, this is beautiful energy. It's happy family, happy life. Um, Beautiful. And it even talks about being in another city, another town, or another place, but it's very happy. Hi, Corey. How are you? All right, so let's take a look at the potential challenge then. So we've got a lot of abundant and consistent pentacle energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. So the challenge, the 5 of Pentacles. So I feel like you have to work your way out of something. If you don't have enough money or resources, I do see you being able to work your way out of it. Or you could just be given an opportunity that allows you to work your way out of a situation. The High Priestess is there, which you could maybe not see where this is coming from or how it's coming, right? But there's some kind of need. Maybe you're not telling people that you need anything, right? With the king of swords, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, I feel like you're not telling people what you need. Now, someone could offer you something. It could be an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. You may not be interested in the offer, though. I'm not sure, because there was some heartache or disappointment attached to the offer, maybe in the past or something. This could have been a person who ignored you, ghosted you, or something. And it's like, if they do offer you something, you're like, I don't want it from you. So there's some pride there. Let's take a look at the foundational energy of this reading. All right, so we have the 8 of Cups. So somebody could have walked away. You are that person. This is definitely somebody just sort of went in the direction of their bliss. They could have felt called to something. But nevertheless, this is someone walked away in search of that 9th cup, right? Happiness and fulfillment. And then we have the 8 of Swords here, which is someone maybe felt trapped. They could have felt a little claustrophobic. But this is about fear and not feeling like you have many options, the illusion of not having many options, or literally not having options. And then here's the Page of Wands here. This is young Sagittarius, Aries, Leo energy, but having the courage to find something, to start something new. Couple different things come to mind looking at these cards. One is someone could be fearful about starting something new. They don't know how to do it. They're totally walking by faith and not by sight. See? It's like, I can't see my way out of a brown paper bag. However, you have the desire and the inspiration and the drive to do something. You absolutely want to win at all costs. I just feel like it could be you just don't know what to do. Okay, let's take a look. You don't see your options. You don't see what's out there, but you certainly have the drive. Recent past, the 10 of Pentacles. Things going well. The King of Pentacles. Being abundant, having more than enough. Meaningful connection, and the Strength card, courage. I mean, you literally had it all, seemingly, according to this. You could have had everything you needed externally, but internally, maybe didn't feel fulfilled. Or this is someone that or someone around you, they could have literally had everything, but said, you know what, I really, I just internally, I don't feel fulfilled. I want to see what else is out there. Okay. And underneath that was a 7 of Swords. All right. So let's take a look at your crowning energy. All right. We have here the Lover's card, Gemini, the Queen of Wands, and the Chariot, and the 2 of Pentacles. Okay. So this does look like someone who, You know, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, or a Cancer, but I do see someone sort of weighing their options, okay? Trying to decide what they should do, maybe decide if you should travel, who would make you happy. With this Page of Cups here, it's about offering an emotional, letting somebody know that you're interested, for sure. Yeah, this is just a very driven energy. It really is. The Queen of Wands is very confident and very driven. The Chariot is also about being very mission oriented. But I do see the Two of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. It's like, okay, well, somebody is definitely not sure, right? The Four of Swords is about recuperation. It's that meditation. It's this, right? Because somebody is really trying to make a decision. And I see, you know, the Eight of Wands here again, which is about travel. So is the Chariot. Yeah. See the Death card here, the Scorpio card, which is about transformation, which we just read, right? All right, so let's take a look at the near future and we'll clarify this. Near future, the Five of Cups, okay? Disappointment, the Fool card, and the Magician. What's interesting is I did a reading earlier. I can't remember which sign it was, but it basically was saying that heartache, losses, disappointments really set the stage for a new beginning. Hi, God's anointed. It sets the stage for a new beginning. And it might have been Sagittarius. But what it does is it shakes anything that isn't supposed to be in your life is sort of shaken, right? And the advice basically was to let shaky things collapse. Let it fall out of your life, let it crumble because it wasn't built on a good foundation to begin with. So it just feels like there's some kind of disappointment that launches you into a new beginning. It's like that was the stage or the scene to get you to consider something else. All right, let's take a look at how do my friends view this situation. What strengths are they bringing to this scenario? The Four of Wands, commitment, marriage, stability, a happy life, and the Hierophant. And the Knight of Cups. All right, guys. So for some of you, I'm looking at this wasp. Hold on. For some of you, someone from the past may be coming back to offer you love, to offer you commitment. Some of you may want this. You want the person to come back, or you want someone to maybe express. I mean, it's spiders, bugs, wasps. You want the person to come back and you want the higher level of commitment. And your position sort of shows that. Or you could be dealing with someone really hoping that that's where this goes. What's coming towards my friends watching? So my question is, do you want it do you want it regardless? Regardless of what it takes, regardless of, or are you, I can't get that. Just propping up my computer. All right. Oh boy. Okay. Sorry, friends. All right. So what's coming towards you is the Eight of Wands, an increase in communication as my phone stops ringing, an increase in communication, an increase in activity, travel. The Scorpio card is here. So this could be accelerated transformation. Could be a Scorpio coming towards you. I do see a Page of Swords. Somebody may have undergone a really big change. An Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. But this could also be, the garden is good, Lachelle, by the way. It looks nice. It looks nice. It's growing. We got some greens that are just about ready. It's a bunch of them too. But I do see the King of Swords. I don't, and the Devil card. Be mindful, because I feel like this person may have disappointed you in the past, right? This heartbreak card, the Devil card, it's somebody who's very difficult to resist. They could be researching things, they could be looking for you. What is the let's take a look at the hopes and fears. Hopes and fears of my friends watching. All right, the Justice card. Right? Wondering if things will turn out fairly or in your favor. There's lots of worry. Lots of worry and concern. Huh. You could be wondering if this person, it was with the Queen of Swords. Have they cut the person off yet? You could be concerned about cutting them off. Will you be able to cut them off? The Justice card can imply you're dealing with a Libra. It could also be the justice system or the legal system. Somebody could be worried about a decision that is going to be made or needs to be made. And then let's take a look at the potential outcome. All right, we have the Tower. So major disruption. Things are different. Remember when I said if something is going to crumble, let it fall? Tower. Thus the inevitable. The Wheel of Fortune. Things are moving forward in your favor. Okay? So don't try to hold on to things that are falling apart. Let it fall apart. The Judgment card, another major arcana, right? Which is about feeling called to something else, listening to that call, heeding the call. This is very decisive energy. All righty. The Six of Wands, very successful, being acknowledged for a job well done. You could get a call about a job, or you get a phone call, somebody's calling you out saying, hey, you're a standout. The Six of Wands is about when people stand out, get a lot of attention or notoriety. And the Ace of Swords, this is beautiful. This is like a gift of clarity. I'm telling you, if something is going to crumble, let it fall. This is amazing outcome. Look at this. And the Sun is in this hand. The happiest card in the deck. Life better than you could have ever imagined. Do you see that? Because a tower happened. And the Wheel of Fortune comes in, literally. So those endings become real important when you want to see your dreams come true sometimes. Those endings are critical. Let it end. Let it end, because it really ushers in a beautiful new beginning. I may read that transformation card again before we hang up, showing my age. All right. I want to clarify this. All right, I'll use this deck. Well, wait a minute. All right, Holy Spirit, let's clarify this overall energy. The Ace of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles. All earth energy, all about our resources. This is amazing. Yeah, somebody feels like they lost out on something, but it sends you on this new path or this new journey. One of the things that Oprah always says is that when things don't work out the way she wants them to, it's usually the universe or God trying to send her in a new direction. That is what I'm looking at here. It's literally like God is trying to send you in a new direction. Seven of Cups, choose wisely. Okay. And the Lovers, Harmony, Gemini card. Choose wisely. Let me see. Do I even have that? I don't think. Oh, yes, I do. I'm gonna read that to you. All right. So this card comes forth when you have a vision or goal that you want to achieve, but too many choices, scattered energies, and unrealistic expectations prevent you from attaining what you desire. Hi, Naomi. Opportunities are bountiful, but there's a decision to be made at this time. This card reminds you that the options now around you may appear to have all the influence and power, but in reality, you're in control and responsible for all the choices you make. Take time to think, analyze, and carefully look at the different possibilities that are in front of you. Don't be hasty just because you feel pressured. Yeah. Good grief. Don't be hasty just because you feel pressured. That's what that Five of Pentacles in your challenge is. It's like if you need resources or things like that, it's like your circumstances could be squeezing you a little bit. Still stay in tuned. Stay in tuned. Don't be influenced by people who have no idea, expertise, or education in the area of your choices. A focused, wise decision far outweighs one made emotionally or in desperation. It was a bird. Sorry. A focused, wise decision far outweighs one made emotionally or in desperation. Very good. Yeah, some of you definitely have a choice as it pertains to a person. I think it's like a long-term commitment with this root chakra here. Be careful what foundation you build on. Your relationship, your friendships. Mm-hmm. Which one of these positions should I clarify? Which ones do you guys want to know about? You want to know more about the tower? Let's see what the tower is, if we can. What is the tower? All right. The Nine of Wands is here. Spiritual strength. And look, the Death card, transformation. Okay. Well, I asked, didn't I? Let's see. Yep. Yeah, this reading is definitely about accepting changes. Accepting the changes that are happening by and large. Okay. Accept the change. Um, because it's taking you somewhere. It's taking you somewhere great. Your outcome is absolutely gorgeous. You have a lot of clarity. You're communicating. It's all these major arcana. So there's a lot of movement going on. But things are moving in your favor. Okay. So don't focus on your fears. Don't focus on your fears because this is absolutely gorgeous. And this is you taking control of your life. So you don't need to fear who's coming towards you. You don't need to fear what they're going to say. Literally, I think a lot of this is just you got to stay in tune with your destiny, and you've got to stay in tune with who you are. You got to stay in tune with who you are, because if you don't, you will let the outside world dictate and determine how you're going to be. Literally, I have been struggling, not struggling, but thinking very um, intentionally over the last few days about the rioting and the looting and the injustice of the police brutality and government systems. I think I told you guys I'm a political science major, I'm a social justice freak. um, all of this has interested me way before we got to this point. Um, but what I'm sure of is, despite my interest, I have to understand who I am. And you got to ask yourself those questions, but who am I? Right? There are a lot of things we can jump and piggyback on right now. You can hop and piggyback on looting if you're in the 5 of Pentacles anyway. Okay, so if you already know you have needs, you haven't gotten your stimulus check yet, you don't know where your next meal is coming from, and you're already dealing with that level of hurt, pain, and frustration, and you project that, hi zealous, you project that onto the separate issue of police brutality, a completely separate issue. And so you let the fuel from your already frustration of not having worked in 3 months, right, to police brutality, you layer that on top of that, and then the looting starts. Someone else opens a door for you to go in and get you a new pair of shoes and a blouse you don't need, right? You have to ask yourself, though, but who am I? Am I a thief? Is that who I am? Or am I a person of faith? Am I layering? Am I taking advantage of this situation? Am I doing that? You know, am I a light worker or am I not? What is my place? What is my purpose in this scenario and situation? Because I promise you, you have to be very grounded. You got to stay in this energy. You got to know who you are in every scenario. Even if there was no George Floyd and there is whoever you're dealing with on a daily basis, you got to know who you are, or your circumstances can take you under at any moment. You got to check in with yourself all the time, and don't let circumstances in life shape who you're going to be. You got to get in touch with spirit and get in tune with yourself and decide who you're going to be. I'm not letting somebody leaving the door open at Target decide who I'm going to be today. Well, I guess today I'm going to be a thief because they left the door open at Target. No, that's not how I decide who I'm going to be. I don't decide who I am based on the circumstances around me. I am who I am in the circumstances around me. If I am a strong woman full of integrity, then I'm a strong woman full of integrity in all of my platforms, all of my venues. That doesn't change who I am. If I stand for justice here, then I'm going to stand for justice in the streets of Jamaica. I'm going to stand for justice in the streets of Boston, Massachusetts. My circumstances are determining what my character is. I am determining what my character is. And that is why you have to check in with yourself, because you can't allow does to be let you become the thing you despise. You can become hatred. You can become darkness. The thing that you hate, you can become that just by observing it, spending a lot of attention, effort, energy, and time on it. And before you know it, you're saying the same ignorant shit he's saying, but you're saying it about someone else or saying it about him. And you've totally dismissed who you are, though. But who are you? So it's always going to come back to, who are you, though? What choices are you making? What is your purpose in this? Do you have a role? Absolutely, because you exist now. You exist now. You absolutely do. So there's a purpose and a plan. There's a reason you're here. And so you got to get in tune with spirit and find out what exactly is that. Am I supposed to join in the chaos? Seemingly chaos. Some people's role is to protest. I totally believe that. I believe that our ancestors, I believe that there are mantles that are on different people depending on the season you're in your life. You the voice of people protesting is not just the voice of the people. That is the voice of generations and years of oppression. That is karma. That is building this country on the backs of people who were slaves and things like that. So eventually there's going to be an uprising. This isn't a riot, it's an uprising. But you also have to ask yourself, but what is my part? And that's why you have to be in tune with you, because your part could be a protagonist of peace. I am a peace practitioner. I know that about myself. As riled up as I can get, do I identify more with being a Black woman, or do I identify more of being a practitioner of peace? Which thing do I want to hang my hat on? And my purpose is synonymous with being a practitioner of peace. I am a healer. I know my purpose is to help bring healing to people and situations. That's my purpose. And so if that is my purpose, then I cannot get all entrenched into one aspect of life or one aspect of being, because my calling doesn't allow me to. My calling doesn't allow me to just be focused on one area of my life when I am part of the secret language of light. When God has anointed me as a strategy for peace, I'm a strategy in God's plan. Myra is going to do XYZ. She's part of my strategy for peace and healing. So when you know who you are, then you function accordingly. And it doesn't give you a license to act out because your shadow kicks in, or it's like, but they did leave the door open at Target and I need me some shoes. Well, if you understand that you serve an abundant God, I don't need to steal those shoes. God makes sure I have everything that I need and a lot of what I want. He will supply all of my needs according to his riches and glory. You got to understand what your foundation is and what is your faith built on, because you will be tried. People will try you. Circumstances will try you to see what is your faith built on. Or is it wishy-washy, where you're determining what you believe based on what's happening around you? Well, I stand for justice until somebody knocks the glass out at my favorite store, and then I'm this. Or if somebody gives me this and I'm that. So you got to determine who you are and what your foundation is built on. Because I guarantee you this, I'm not answering for you, I'm answering for me. I'm answering for me. At the end of the day, when I'm reflecting and I feel that conviction or that small, still voice that says, but Myra, why? Because everybody else did. That's not a good enough answer. And you need to ask yourself why you did XYZ. Because they did it. Right? They made me mad. Does that give you the right to lose control? Does that give you the right to not have temperance? Does that give you the right to not have self-control? No, it does not. It does not. And I'll tell you this much: hatred is much too heavy a burden to bear. It takes a lot of energy to hate. It takes a lot of energy to hate. And that darkness will weigh you down and keep you from getting to your goals and the best version of yourself. You will create a blockage in your own blessings when you let that darkness bring you down. It's heavy. That is a heavy weight. That's heavy. So that's something I know I have to put in my God box. The stuff that I don't understand. Where's that box? I'll grab a box. Stick it in the box. I can't do nothing about that. I could do my part. I can vote, right? I can vote. I cannot put my dollars into a system that perpetuates systemic injustice. I could spend my money consciously. Those are things that I can do. But carrying around the weight of anger and injustice that immobilizes me and makes me unable to love and creates fear, I can't do that. That's too much. I can't. I can't do that. I can't walk around that burdened and unhappy. Catch it and put it in the box. I can't do nothing with that. I just have to do my part. And my part is to show love. My part is to give hope and encourage people. That is my role, is to show love. That's my purpose. So this is about you understanding your purpose. You got to ask yourself those questions, because I guarantee you somebody hurting you should not change what your purpose is. Well, he hurt my feelings, so I no longer love. Bullshit. That's unfortunate, but you are very capable of loving. And then what that teaches you is never give your power away to anybody else. I didn't say don't love. I said don't give your power away. I'm always going to be loving. It doesn't mean I'm going to let you in my life or stay over my house. I might have boundaries because I'm a healthy person, but I'm certainly not going to let you turn me into a vessel of hate. I can't do that. Whoever it is, so be that a love relationship that doesn't work out, a friendship that doesn't work out, I can't allow you to impact me to the point where it changes who I am and change my DNA. I can't let you do that. I can't let you do that. I still maintain my vessel of light status. I can't let you change who I am or what I stand for. Yeah. So the things that we go through, it's a good opportunity because it develops you. It's conditioning. Nobody gets to the Olympics without conditioning. And I understand people like, I don't want to be in the damn Olympics. Well, that's fine. You ain't got to be in the Olympics if you don't up and down. If you give people your power is the point. Be it a civil unrest, be it a cause dating that you gotten too wrapped up and lost yourself in, you will be doing this for a very long time until you check in with yourself and let the light come in, top down, into your vessel, into your being. Stabilize yourself before you watch the news at the start of each day. Stabilize yourself, especially if you know, if I watch something, I'm gonna be mad all day. I can't be mad all day. I ain't doing that. It's too much energy. Be mad all day about something I can't change. I know. I will be concerned. I will do my part. But I can't be mad all day. It's too much I'm supposed to do in the world. It's too many people I need to interact with and too much purpose for me to be mad all day long. I can't do that. I'll give you 10 or 15 minutes. I will allow myself to react or respond, not react. I'll allow myself to respond. I don't like that that's happening, but not beyond my purpose. I will not respond beyond my purpose. It's too heavy. It's too heavy. And that's how you know when something is you and something else. God, I'm gonna have to put this in my God box because I can't do nothing about that. I could do my part. And then I continue on with what I'm supposed to do. But I understand my purpose. I'm telling you, get in touch with yourself. It'll help you know. It will help you know who you are and what you will and won't allow into your life. Even with people you date. Like, I really like so and so. But the minute you can't get out of bed because you said, oh, hell no. Oh, no, we still got to go to work. No, we can't do that. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, a cotton picking? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No, I never can allow you to keep me from being me. I may make some adjustments based on your suggestions, but I'm always going to be me. So just keep checking in with yourself, beautiful friends, okay? Keep checking in with yourself. Don't let people, things, situations keep you from being you. Am I buffering? If I'm buffering, I'm sorry. If I'm buffering, it's this device. Okay. So is there a delay? Let me look and see. Okay. Everything looks okay. All right. Good. Okay. So what I'm noticing is that the comments, the comments are slow. All right, guys. Well, wonderful. Beautiful. Okay. So this is where I open it up for on the spot readings. If you guys want an on the spot reading, let me know. All of the information is in the description box. Okay. So if you want an on the spot reading, let me know. If not, I'm going to end the live stream here. I love you guys dearly. I hope something that was said blessed you. So I'm looking at my device because your comments come up quicker on this device than on the computer. But it looks like it went okay from what I can tell. It looks like it went okay. I think there are 2 live streams going though. Sorry. People on the other live stream. Sorry. All right, Lachelle, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. All right, guys. Well, have a wonderful day. God bless you, sending you love and light and beautiful energy. Take care of yourself. Stay, excuse me, stay in tuned with who you are. And if the shit needs to end, let it end. Okay. All right. You guys take care. God bless. Bye bye.